Joining us is Army combat veteran who served in Iraq and Afghanistan, Senator Tom Cotton. Senator, the minority in the House, Republicans, put out a report. Besides that, the Biden people want to bury this. Is that possible, to bury this catastrophic exit?
No, Brian, it's not possible to bury the fiasco in Afghanistan because it has effects that are resonating around the world today. You know, China's major state-owned propaganda outlet referred to an Afghan effect about a year ago. Part of what you see in Ukraine is the Afghan effect. Vladimir Putin took Joe Biden's measure last August, and he started building up troops on Ukraine's border just a month later. Xi Jinping took the measure of Joe Biden. The Afghan effect there, as you see, with the bellicose rhetoric and actions regarding Taiwan. So even though Joe Biden and his administration never wants to discuss the Afghan fiasco, it kind of underlies a lot of the chaos you see around the world. It wasn't just a tragedy for the troopers that we lost and their families and those Americans that we left behind. It was a strategic blunder of the First Order, and unfortunately it's going to be living with us for a long time, at least as long as Joe Biden is president. I
want you to hear what Tim Kennedy told me. He's working in Iraq and Afghanistan, just getting people, Ukraine and Afghanistan, just getting people out. Here's what he told me about the chaos. He was actually at the airport when everything went down.
We still have people in safe houses that are running from the Taliban, valuable people. We have, when we left, there were hundreds of Americans that we still needed to get out. It was chaos. It was anarchy. It was the worst thing. Like, it was apocalyptic. The level of desperation, it's indescribable. You see people falling from planes and babies going over concertina wire. That is nothing even close to how bad it was on the ground.
He's got a documentary out. That is true. And I'm afraid that everyone's focused on bills and raids and not enough on this. Before we talk about China, just what Tim said.
It was chaos. It's chaos. It was a catastrophe for all those there. I know people who were there on the front lines and have explained what it was like to me. It was terrible. But again, this goes back to Joe Biden's failures, and especially the State Department's failures to plan for an orderly withdrawal once Joe Biden made the decision to withdraw. The State Department leads such evacuations. The military and our intelligence agencies support them, and thrown into very difficult circumstances with very poor planning, our military, the troops on the front lines, our intelligence officers on the front lines did a good job getting out as many people as they could. But the State Department failed this test by not planning in advance to get out our American citizens and green card holders and their families. And the ultimate result of that was 13 dead Americans from that suicide bombing and significant harm to America's reputation and prestige and sense of power in the world, which still lives with us today.
And I guess China learned from that. Their belligerence is an all-time high. They're still doing exercises in and around Taiwan. It looks like the president wants to meet with President Xi. Are you convinced that this is the time to meet with China?
Well, if they meet on the sidelines of a G20 summit later this fall, I don't see much wrong with it. What worries me is what Joe Biden will say at that summit. We just learned in recent days, for instance, that the Biden administration has basically approved every single export license for technology to China over the last 18 months. Joe Biden dialed it up to DEFCON 1 last month when Nancy Pelosi took a routine and ordinary trip to Taiwan, which I've done before, which members of both parties in the House and the Senate routinely do. He let Xi Jinping try to move the goalpost on our relationship with Taiwan. I'm very worried that because of President Biden's weakness, that Xi Jinping, once he secures a third five-year term later this fall, may finally go for the jugular in Taiwan. The most important thing that President Biden can communicate to Chairman Xi at that meeting is that we will not stand by if they invade Taiwan and try to annex it forcibly to mainland China.
So much at stake. Fast forward to Ukraine. So we have pledged another $700 million to that country. We've given some very effective weapons, allow them to penetrate, it looks like, through guerrilla warfare into Crimea and have some success in Kherson, moving on the offensive. But the Ukrainians are getting frustrated. They say we're giving them enough weapons to survive but not win, and that maybe in the fall before the election, Jake Sullivan and the State Department will say, this is it, we're done. The Russians can keep what they got. Does he have a reason to fear that?
The Ukrainians do have a reason to fear that Joe Biden will get cold feet, because he's kind of had cold feet from the very beginning. Since the end of last year, the Biden administration pussyfooted around with Ukraine, not delivering them the kind of anti-tank weapons at first they needed to stop the assault on Kiev in the north. Once they started sending those weapons, and it was clear that we'd face a traditional artillery battle in eastern Ukraine, they didn't send them the kind of advanced artillery and rocket systems they needed. Since we've started sending those, they're still doing it too slowly, and there's too many restrictions on ammunition. Look, the Ukrainians were invaded by Russia. They want to defend their own territory. They want to fight their own war. We should arm them and allow them to do so.
Exactly.
That should have been our policy from the very beginning, and we might have stopped the progress that Russia made earlier this year and not have to worry about Ukraine mounting a counteroffensive. But it's well past time to make sure Ukraine has all the weapons they need to defend their territory and hopefully begin to take some of that territory back so they can get to the negotiating table on favorable terms to get a satisfactory outcome to the Ukrainian people.
When are you going to decide if you're running for president? I know you're in Iowa.
You know, Brian, I had a drill sergeant that used to tell us on the rifle range to hit the 25-meter target before you hit the 300-meter target. And right now, the 25-meter target are these elections in November. The American people are prepared to send a message to Joe Biden. They don't like this kind of weakness. They don't like the inflation or the crime or the open borders.
Got it.
I'm focused on that 25-meter target now. We'll look at the next election after this election.
Senator Tom Cotton, thanks so much. Enjoy your weekend.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.